Assalamualaikum madam, we are group 2 from MAT group assignment, compound interest and annuity. Here are our group members, which is me, the first one, Noor Rashada bin Azam, and my partner, Muhammad Faris Zakwan bin Zanzur. Alright, for the first question, part A, 1A, the question is 9 years ago, according to the question, the initial investment is P principal, which is 5,000, and the interest rates was given is 8% compounded semi-annually, and the timeline is 9 years given 9 years ago, and balance that they have is 10,129 and 8 cents. So they have a additional amount at today, which is 3,000 to the account, and the question is to find a amount after the 2 more years, and for the to solve this question, we just have to find the amount 2 years from today using the compound interest, which is A equal to P 1 plus Rn and NT. So P equal to 10,129 and 0 and 8 cent plus to 3,000, and we got 13,129 and 8 cent, and R is 8% equal to 0.08, and we got the N is 2 and T also 2. So A equal to 13,129 and 8 cents equal to bracket 1 plus 0.08 slang 2 per 2 bracket 2 2 2 times 2 and bracket, and then we got 13,129 8 cent times 1.04 bracket 4 bracket. So we're gonna get 13,129 and 8 times to 1.1698556, and we times it and we get 15,354 and 24 cents. Thank you. Alright, so we continue to part A, question 1B 1, which is the question is, my invested 6,000 ringgit for 5 years and 6 months. The bank offered a 5% compounded monthly for the first 4 years and 6 months, and K percent compounded annually for the rest of the period if amount in the account at the end of term was 8,500. So we need to find K. So for find the K, first step 1, the first 4 years 6 months with 5% compounded monthly, which we get the principal is 6,000, and R we get the 0.05, and T we get the 4.5 because it's 4 years and 6 months, so 4 years and half. So we got A equal to 6,000 bracket 1 plus 0.05 per 12 divided by 12, and we need to times it with 12 times we need to power times it with 12 times 4.5, and we get A equal to 6,000 times 1.2434, and we get the RM 7,460 and 40 cents. And we can go next, proceed to the step 2, which is the remaining 1 year is 5.5 minus 4.5 equal to 1 year. So let the annual rate be K, compounded annually. So we must do the 8,500 equal to 7,460 and 40 cents, and we must bracket it, and 1 plus K per 100 bracket, and we do the 1K per 100 equal to 8,500 and divide it to 7,460 and 40 cents, and we get the 1.1394. So we must make it to the percent. So K equals to bracket 1.1394 minus 1 and bracket, and times it with 100, and we get the answer, which is 13.64%. Okay, thank you very much. So this is part A, question 1B2, which is the question at the end of the investment term, Emmanuel withdrew half of the amount from the account and the balance was invoiced for another 2 years at an interest rate of 6% compounded semi-annually. Calculate the future value of this investment. So we need to calculate the future value of this investment, which is that, like they say, they have half withdrawn, so the remaining is 8,500 divide to 42 because it's half, so we get a 4,250. So they invest at 6 compounded semi-annually for 2 years, right? So 6% equal to 0.06. So we proceed to the calculation, which is A equal to 4,250 bracket 1 plus 0.06 divide by 2 bracket and bracket again 2 times 2 bracket, and we get the 4,250 bracket by 1.03 and also bracket 4. So we just simplify it, use the calculator. So I get 4,250 times 1.1255, and we calculate it again and we times it and we get the answer, which is 4,788 and 48 cent. Thank you very much. So I'm going to continue with the question 2. The question is, suppose you have two investment option. So the first option A offer annual interest rate of 7% compounded every 3 months, and option B offer an annual interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. Which option would yield a higher return on 2,000 ringgit, 20,000 ringgit for investment over 5 years? So the first option A, which is we get the R, the rate is 7%, which is 0.07, and compounded monthly equal to N4, and the principal we get the, of course they given the 20,000 and the time is 5 years. So we calculated A equal to 20,000 bracket 1 plus 0.07 divided by 4 and bracket 4 times 5, so we get 20,000 1.0 bracket 1.0175 bracket, and we proceed to the calculation. So the 20,000 times 1.41657, and we get the 28.331.49. And for the option B, we got the option offer an annual interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. So the rate is 6%, which is 0.06, and compounded monthly and equal to 12 because it's monthly. And we proceed to the calculation, which is 20,000 20,000 times 2 bracket 1 plus 0.06 divided by 12 and close the bracket and open it again. 12 times 5 and close the bracket and equal it, and we get 20,000 bracket 1.005 bracket 6 and close the bracket. So we got here equal it, and we get 20,000 times 1.34885. So we times it, and it's equal to
762.79 ringgit.
So in the furthermore list, the best option was A because it handled 28,331 ringgit and 49 cent.
Okay, madam, for part B, question 1, for Aina's loan payment, we got the principal is 100,000 ringgit and the rate is 4.5%, which is equivalent to 0.045, and the N is compounded monthly is 12, and the T is year is, we got the 50. So the formula we use here is PMT is equivalent to P minus R per N divide by 1 minus open bracket 1 plus R per N close bracket power of negative NT. So we just insert the information that we got into the formula, and after we use the calculator, we got to simplify that the PMT is equivalent to 375 divided by 1 minus 0.50835, and we use the calculator again, is equivalent to 375 divided by 0.49165, and we got the final answer is 707. So for part B, question 1, the main key point in the question is she missed 4 payments, so we have to find total due on the 5th payment. So the arrears is equivalent to sum of the 4 payments with interest. So each missed payment, she earns compound interest, which means we just have to calculate. The first payment is 762.79 ringgit times with the 1 plus R per N that we calculated earlier. We got the 1.000375, and then times with the year she got her loan to pay back left. So the first payment is 4, and we got the final answer with, if we use the calculator, is 773.31. And for the rest 3 payments, second, third and fourth, we use the same formula, but we just change the time. That is 3 to 1. And we got the answer for the second payment is 771.72 ringgit, and the third payment is 770.13 ringgit, and the fourth payment is 768.55 ringgit. So we sum up all of the four payment, we got the final answer is 3,080 ringgit, 0.71 cent. So for part B question 2, we just the motorcycle price is 19,000 ringgit, and the down payment is 3,000. So the amount financed is 16,000 ringgit. So option 1, CMDB, 4.62% and 5 years. So we just use the formula that we used earlier on the part 1, Roman 1. Just subtract all the information into the formula, and we got the final answer is 305.05 cent. So as for earlier, we calculate the option 1. So we have to calculate the option 2 to compare with each other. So option 2 BMMB, given that 5.242% and 4.5 years, equivalent to 54 months. So we use the information given. We use the formula. Then we got the final answer for the option 2 is 332 ringgit and 10 cent. And the best option is CMDB. If we compare to each other, because it's cheaper, 305 ringgit versus 332.10 cent per month.
So that's all from us. Thank you, madam.